Hello, and welcome to my channel where we explore all things human resources. On this channel, I'll share real-life tips and practical tools to help you navigate the workplace like a pro. Today, we're talking about one of the most important and most overlooked parts of the employee lifecycle, employee onboarding. Done right, onboarding builds confidence, clarity, and long-term success. Done wrong, well, let's just say people start updating their resumes way sooner than they should. So let's break down exactly what onboarding is, who's responsible for it, and how to create an onboarding experience that sets employees and their managers up for success. When a new employee joins a company, a whole process kicks off behind the scenes. We call this employee onboarding, and it's so much more than paperwork or a welcome email. Onboarding is the first impression that company makes after the offer letter is signed. It's the moment when the new hire gets to see what working in the organization will really be like. Putting it simply, onboarding equals culture plus clarity plus connection plus capability. In most companies, HR partners with the employee's manager to create a smooth and effective onboarding experience. But, and this is important, onboarding is not just HR's responsibility. It's a shared partnership between HR, the manager, the team, and even cross-functional stakeholders. Think of onboarding like hosting a dinner party. HR handles the setup, the manager brings the food, and the team adds the conversation and warmth. Leave one part out, and things get awkward fast. Let's talk about the part most people think of first, new hire orientation. This usually happens within the first week and can be anywhere from 30 minutes to an entire day, depending on the company. What happens during new hire orientation? During the orientation, HR typically covers things like company history, culture, and values, an overview of benefits, policies like attendance, dress code, and workplace expectations, and then there's the paperwork, lots of it. One of the most important forms HR collects during orientation is the I-9, which verifies an employee's eligibility to work in the United States. Federal law requires that it be completed within the first 3 days of employment. So HR is laser focused on getting that done correctly. And trust me, if you've ever worked in HR, you know that chasing down missing documents becomes a core part of the job. So when a new hire brings everything on time, that's basically a holiday. But orientation is just the beginning. If that's all a company does, the new hire will leave thinking, okay, now what? That's where step 2 comes in. Step 2, introducing the new hire to the organization. Research shows employees feel more connected and are more likely to stay long-term when they're welcomed properly into the organization. This is where the manager's role becomes crucial. The manager should introduce the employee to their team and to other key partners they'll be working with. There are several ways to do this. Such ways are a team email announcement, introducing them during staff meeting, a brief message in the company chat channels like Slack or Teams. The goal is simple. Make sure people know who the new hire is, what they'll be doing, and how they'll support the team. Nothing is worse than walking into meetings where no one knows why you're there. And if you've ever been the new person trying to figure out who owns what, who to contact for what issue, or even who your teammates are, you know how confusing those first few weeks can feel. Onboarding isn't just about the new hire learning the company. It's also about the company learning the new hire. Building a training plan. All right, now let's talk about one of the most underestimated but absolutely essential pieces of onboarding, the training plan. Every employee should have a training plan that actually supports the job they're hired to do. This can include systems navigation, how to log in, use tools, access resources, compliance training like anti-harassment or safety protocols, Technical skills unique to the role, job shadowing or peer mentoring. A good training plan shouldn't be generic. It should be customized to the specific role so the employee knows exactly what's expected and what success looks like. This gives the employee not only the tools they need, but the confidence to do the job well. And when people feel confident early on, they're more likely to produce great work and stay longer. Here's an example. If you bring a new analyst but don't teach them how to run reports in your internal systems, guess what? They're going to struggle. And struggling employees start doubting themselves, which ultimately leads to frustration and burnout. Why great onboarding matters. A strong onboarding program can increase employee retention by over 80% and productivity by more than 70%. That's huge. When people feel welcomed, informed, and supported, they're more motivated and more connected to their work. When they don't, they feel lost, ignored, and disposable. Onboarding is one of the most powerful tools HR and managers have to shape an employee's experience, and it starts on day one. So that's the foundation of a solid onboarding process: orientation, team integration, and strong training plan. If you build these well, you set employees and your organization up for long-term success. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more HR content, and drop a comment below with any onboarding challenges you've experienced. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.